Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Travis here with JT Wealth. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about the Coinbase stock, its dramatic decline from the IPO highs, and whether or not now is the perfect time to invest in Coinbase. So let's get into it. Alright everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're new to the channel, hopefully you find something of value in today's video. And if you do, please give us a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel as well. Like I said, in today's video, we're going to be talking all about the Coinbase stock. Its decline from its IPO highs around, April 14th, and then whether or not it's at the perfect price point for you to buy into the Coinbase stock today. Well, it's Saturday, so maybe on Monday. But before we get into what Coinbase is, if you don't already know, and all the other details of today's video, if you are here to see Julie, please remember you can check her out over on the TipRanks YouTube channel, where she does Monday through Friday pre-market morning update videos to give you all the information you need before the opening bell. And whether you're new to the stock market and trading, crypto as a whole, or just have questions that you need answered, please consider checking out links in the description section below to our Discord chat group, as well as the new platforms that you can start your portfolios with today, like Webull, M1 Finance, Robinhood, or BlockFi for those of you more in the crypto focus. Alright, so let's get right into what Coinbase is, just in case you're not familiar with them. Alright, so this is the main page right off the Coinbase.com website. And what Coinbase is they're basically a trading platform for all things crypto. And yes, there are a few cryptos that you can't access on there, but it's few and far between. I really enjoy this platform. I think it's very user-friendly, and the closest thing I can liken it to would be like a Robinhood, just a lot more secure for your specific crypto use. And here you can see they want to emphasize that security. They cite themselves as the most trusted cryptocurrency platform with secure storage. They're protected by insurance and utilizing industry best practices. And here you can see that Coinbase traded at $335 billion for their quarterly volume. They use 100 plus countries supporting their platform and currently have over 56 million verified users. So it's a very simple platform to use, and it allows a mass audience to begin their crypto investing. So for those of you more familiar with Coinbase and have been tracking it since their IPO on April 14th, you'll remember the crazy whipsaw we saw. IPO started at about $250 and hit a peak of $429 with mass purchasing on IPO day. And this is something that we've seen a lot this year. Companies will come out their IPO day, they see massive sales, and a lot of prices skyrocket on the day that they hit the market. And I think this is very similar to another issue that I notice, and that is cars. So I want you to consider this example, new versus used vehicles, okay? A new car price is always overvalued. Buying used can save you thousands of money in the short term and even in the long term. That's like an IPO price. On the day of the IPO, that price is going to be extremely high. But if you just waited a couple days, maybe a couple months, you'll be able to purchase that same stock for significantly lower price. Now, is that always true? No, it's not always true. But we've noticed a lot of that recently, and Coinbase is a perfect example. You can buy it today or on Monday for about $263. That's down from the all-time high on April 14th of $429. Anyway, let's take a quick look at some of the analyst expectations for the Coinbase stock in the next 12 months. All right, here I pulled this data straight off the TipRanks website. You can see Coinbase is currently about $263.70, okay? And that was as of close of business on Friday. But the Coinbase stock has a moderate buy consensus with 8 analysts giving 5 buy and 3 hold ratings. The average is $435.50, which is a 65% upside from the current price. But look at that high, $650 is the high listed by one of the analysts. So there's obviously a lot of positive outlook on the Coinbase stock as a whole, as it follows the trend of cryptocurrency craze right now. But as an investor, where's the value in Coinbase? Why would you choose to invest in Coinbase over another stock or another crypto platform? Let's take a look at the actual tradable assets on Coinbase, and I'm going to go through them on my phone as I show them to you guys as well. All right, so right off the bat, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, Cardano, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. I mean, the list goes on, right? US dollar coin, Ethereum Classic. There's some on here I've never even heard of. I mean, Tezos, Maker, Dai, Dash, Polygon. I mean, this is intense list, and every single one of these are actionable and tradable on the platform today. Because crypto, as you know, isn't a Monday through Friday thing. So you can get on the platform right now and start trading all of these cryptos. Okay, so Coinbase benefits from obviously Bitcoin, which has seen a crazy growth in the last year, but more recently we've looked at the Ethereum growth. So Bitcoin and Ethereum, two of the biggest cryptos out there, and obviously the crypto craze right now is insane. Everybody's watching Doge, everybody's watching Ethereum, Bitcoin, etc. Now honestly, is Doge on there? Not yet. But give it time, I say. They have 59 tradable coins. That's what you just saw as we scrolled through it and looked at them together. That's 59 assets available for trade, which means mass adoption of any or all benefits the platform. Nobody needs to purchase just one Bitcoin for Coinbase to be successful. If you're purchasing any of them, it's increasing the value of that platform and as such, the value of your stock share. Now, we always want to highlight the risk and things that you need to take into consideration before you make any investment. So let's just do that briefly. So 3 investment considerations here. As with all crypto, there's always risk involved. However, it doesn't rely on only one or any one coin to succeed like we just mentioned earlier. So invest only what you're willing to lose. And I say that the same way I would say don't invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Dogecoin with any amount of money you're not willing to lose. Is there a likelihood you're going to make money on it? Yes. Is there the possibility you're going to lose it? Yes, of course, that possibility always exists. And then remember, dollar cost averaging with investments like these. This is a stock, this is based on a larger platform. However, if you have the opportunity to get in at a great price, take that, and then hopefully as the stock increases, start your dollar cost averaging when you see the most benefit. All right, so let's take a look at the Coinbase graph from inception at IPO date to Friday at close of business. Now, this might be kind of a shocking graph, but just bear with me. That is a very red graph, right guys? And you can see off to the left there, it highlights the 52-week range with a high of $429.54 that you can kind of see from that far left corner, the red graph with that red spike. Now, $263.25 was Friday's close of business price. That is obviously a progressive downward spiral for the Coinbase stock. But what I see, guys, is I see a fantastic yard sale opportunity to get into this company and into this stock at a significant reduced price. Okay, so now let's look at a couple articles out there by financial professionals talking about the same idea. And this first article came from Investors Business Daily, and it says, is Coinbase stock a buy right now as Bitcoin rebounds and Ethereum hits record highs? So the article says, as the popularity of cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum, surges, the Coinbase stock is at the forefront of the crypto industry. So after the company's hyped IPO, is Coinbase stock a buy or a sell in the current stock market rally? Well, their stock IPO, the crypto giant launched its direct listing on April 14th for $250 a share. So right now you can purchase that stock just above that $250 a share mark. But the stock shot up nearly 72% to that $429.54 mark we mentioned earlier in this video, before closing its first day of trading at about $328.28, up 31.3%, giving it a valuation of $87.3 billion on IPO day. They said analysts expect the Coinbase IPO to give cryptocurrency market an increased validation, and the Coinbase IPO is potentially a watershed event for the crypto industry and will be something the street will be laser focused on to gauge investor appetite. That was from Wedbush analyst Dan Ives. He goes on to say the Coinbase is a foundational piece of the crypto ecosystem and is a barometer for the growing mainstream adoption of Bitcoin and crypto for the coming years. So why is it then that when a stock goes down in value, everybody wants to sell and get away from it? But if you went to the car dealer and they had a car on sale for 10 grand today, and a month later that same exact car with no new miles was for sale for 5 grand, you would buy that in a heartbeat, right? That's a great sale. But that same mentality somehow evades you when looking at your stocks. Well, that's kind of discussed in this next article. And this one comes from Bloomberg. It says Coinbase plunges to all-time low with IPO ETF in freefall. Now we can fairly well avoid the IPO ETF and its decline, but if you just look at the blue line there, that's Coinbase Global. You can see the spike it had and then the decrease. They're just showcasing how they both kind of dropped around the same time with speculative tech sell-offs. But with the Coinbase price being what it is today and being able to purchase it at such a much closer price to the expected IPO 250, let's take a look at how Coinbase is expected to actually make money as we approach their first quarterly earnings report. So it says, how does Coinbase make money? They're the largest US cryptocurrency exchange. It lists about 50 cryptocurrencies. We already addressed the total number there. It's led by Bitcoin and Ethereum, and Bitcoin is the largest digital coin by market value and is up more than 70% so far this year. Ethereum, of course, more than tripled. So Coinbase charges fees of several percentage points to deposit funds and to trade, which is one of the main ways the company makes money. Roughly 90% of the company's revenue in 2020 came from transaction fees from trading and services like storage. So a company like Coinbase makes its money based on your buying, trading, and storing your cryptos. So they have a massive amount of crypto, and the crypto craze, the reason everybody's jumping into it, it doesn't matter. The fact that it's happening, that type of mass adoption is increasing the revenue for Coinbase every day their subscriber base grows. So a little of the fundamental analysis here. With huge earnings and sales growth, the company expects verified users of 56 million with $223 billion of assets on the platform, representing 11.3% of crypto asset market share. So the Coinbase is yet to post results as a public company. That's going to happen on May 13th after the stock market closes. But the crypto giant turned profitable in 2020, earning 1.64 cents per share on revenue of 1.28 billion. And last quarter, their EPS soared 743% year over year to 90 cents per share on sales of 585.1 million in a single quarter. Revenues, of course, surging 495% versus the year earlier period. So looking at the current quarter, analysts expect the company to earn $2.97 per share, a whopping 1,756% increase. Meanwhile, sales are expected to skyrocket 849% to $1.81 billion. These are the type of numbers that caused that IPO price to skyrocket to where it was. I don't think that price was overvalued. I think that price was people in the know making concerted decisions to buy at a higher price, hopefully expecting that it would eventually rise to that price based on numbers like the ones we just discussed. Unfortunately, not everybody saw it that way. There were too many people looking to make a quick buck and sell out quickly. Perhaps some of the folks that bought in at the $400 range are still holding in anticipation of the stock regaining those levels. And I really do think it will do that in time. But remember, those price targets are 12-month price targets. As we approach the first quarter earnings report, we will see this price increase in value. I truly believe that. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for today's Coinbase video. Hopefully you found something of value in today's video and see a potential opportunity to get into this stock at a decent price, avoid the hoopla of IPO day, and make a strong fundamental decision that will hopefully make you guys a lot of money in the long run. Of course, remember, I am not a financial analyst. This is not financial advice. Everything I've provided in today's video is just for information and entertainment purposes only. It is not designed to help make you make a stock purchasing or selling decision, so please do your own due diligence before spending any of your hard-earned money. And before we close out today's video, quick reminder, tomorrow, Sunday, is Mother's Day. So please pick up the phone. If you didn't send a gift, call your mom, whoever you're thinking of on that day. Make sure they know you're thinking about them. And as always, thank you so much for joining us in today's video. Remember to give us a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time, take care.